I think it's always been important for not only the Catholic Church, but for all churches to be vigilant with regard to religious liberty. Liberties are God-given, they are precious, but they are also fragile. And so over the years, there has been something of an imperceptible erosion of religious liberties in various types of laws, in various court decisions, in regulations. But in the last years, especially at the state level, laws have been passed that have been more of a frontal assault on religious liberty. I certainly experienced that in Connecticut when a bill was introduced that would have reorganized Catholic parishes against the will of the church. Many have seen so-called non-discrimination bills passed at local levels, which in effect put a damper on free speech and upon religious liberty. There have been bills passed at the state level which would criminalize Good Samaritan activities for the undocumented. And so, from many, many sources, threats to religious liberty began to emerge, and the Bishops' Conference was something of a clearinghouse for that. And then when the Health and Human Services mandate came along, it put the work of defending religious liberty on steroids. And now, of course, we have the marriage decisions, I should say, from the Supreme Court, which will have far-reaching religious liberty implications in things like a licensure, in things like hiring, benefits, use of church accommodations, and so forth. It's a challenge to convey threats to religious liberty because on the surface, things could look pretty placid to the casual observer. Churches are still open, schools are operating, no cleric has been hauled off to jail, no one has been beheaded like Thomas More, nothing like that. But just under the surface, you see the threats to religious liberty, dividing church institutions between houses of worship and institutions of service, giving the former more religious liberty and the latter less religious liberty.